believe the leader of Hamas and the leader of Israel can hear my voice. Learn from the past, learn from the pain. People born to have a good life, and I hope that there will be no more violence and war in this world. Thank you.
In my country and in my own life, I have felt the pain of loss and death in my own flesh. I feel your pain, Israel and Palestine. An ongoing war for many years that discriminates none, all victims just humans. It feels almost impossible to implore just a few to stop the war, to stop taking lives of innocent people. In my country, it seems like the damage cannot be completely repaired, and I see this in societies. But there is hope. There are nations that have achieved peaceful agreements, and I think all of us together can unite in the same purpose. We cannot change the past, but we can start working together now, rebuilding ourselves with love. Love is what has raised nations after wars. Today, I want to ask you, we demand peace, but what are you doing for peace in the world? Thank you.
These days, the world, our beautiful world is crying. We find ourselves at a critical time where many people are facing an imaginable struggle that weighs heavily on our hearts. The spread of the war in some parts of the world and the accelerated climatic changes. These realities have brought immense pain, loss, and defeat, and increasing poverty and hunger in the world. On this stage, we have the opportunity to share with you, and by our influence, to create awareness about the suffering faced by these people that live in war-torn regions and the deterioration of environment. Please, let's stop the war and violence, and let's create and build a golden rule to respect, love, and honor each other, and give the other generations a better future. The best work is in front of us. Please, let's join hands and forge peace together. Thank you.
As a Filipino, I passionately advocate for harmony and peace. Let's work on a better future, not only for our children now, but I'm crazy the sacrifices that are going on in Israel and Palestine. I believe that in a bigger world, we are better using animalistic ways to get over responsible things that you can talk things out. I believe that in a world where we can grow, we have to use our point across and be able to connect with more than one people. Be able to put adversities aside and be able to not only be able to connect with your people, but be able to put aside differences and be able to put aside violence and war, which is destroying not only our past, but only our future. Thank you so much.
Single mother and incredible grandmother who raised me with their strong love. There is a war happening between Israel and Palestine. It's heartbreaking, and when we think of a family of children who might become homeless and grew up like me, war will destroy everything, including their family, dreams, and hope. Let us forgive, listen, and start dialogue so that no more children grow up broken. I call all international community to take an immediate and urgent action to prevent no more massacre. Đoàn massacre. Stop war and violence. Come.
What we can do, and what we can do, is start teaching them the love. Start teaching our children the love so that they will only know war from history books.
and only, to form a society where freedom is our white flag.